Hey, what's up guys? Coach Evans here again. Welcome to another video. Now, today I want to talk about some of the challenges and rewards of dating an alpha woman. Now, in societies nowadays, we hear all about alpha males. Alpha males are like this, alpha males are like that. But rarely do we hear about what alpha women are, because they are out there, and what are some of their qualities. An alpha woman is a woman that has got a very strong sense of self. She's very driven, she always has a purpose, she doesn't allow drama in her life because all the time she has, she puts it towards pursuing her goal and her purpose in life. She lives a life that's very healthy. All the alpha women that I've actually come across in my life, they're in very good shape. And most times, alpha women, especially in the society we live in today, they're very misunderstood. People look at them as being bitches, as being people who they don't really care, they can't really connect with people well, when in actual sense, they just don't care about all this other crap that happens around them, and they are focused on what they actually have, the mission that they have in life. Now, these traits are very similar to what an alpha male might have. Being alpha is not something that you can actually point at and say, see that. No, it's an energy, it's a presence that you have to feel. When you're around it, you can't really help yourself but be attracted to it. And it's something that is very powerful, it's very influential, and sometimes it can be really, really, really attractive on both sides, both in men and women. There are two types of alpha women out there. They both have the same traits as what I've just described, but the first one is always in her masculine energy. Now, being alpha, all the traits that I've told you, they're actually very masculine traits. I love it sometimes when a woman has these traits because it helps them strive to become better. It helps them to set goals for themselves and achieve them and actually live a purposeful life. There are some alpha women that do not know how to snap out of that and get into their feminine. And sometimes having those two masculine energies in a relationship cannot work. And the second one still has those very traits, very driven, determined. She's got a really sense of confidence and all that. And also knows how to get into a feminine when she needs to be. She can easily allow him to be the man, to be the lead in a relationship when she's with him. But when she's out there, she gets shit done, she gets things handled. The number one challenge out there when you're dating an alpha woman, especially if you're a guy who's not confident, a guy who's not secure in himself, is that everywhere you go with an alpha woman, she'll attract attention. Just her presence, her energy will attract people, both men and women. Now, sometimes she might have to say hi to some people. She might have to kind of socialize with people. If she's dating a guy who's not completely secure about himself and confident, he will always have these jealousy moments. He will always become triggered by that, seeing that his woman is actually attracting attention from other men. If you're a guy that's not completely confident, just check that. Sometimes it's not her trying to be a bitch or trying to kind of ignore you. It's just that her energy around there attracts people, and you have to be okay with that. And another challenge is that because of their driven nature, because they always have a purpose, sometimes they might not have enough time to spend in a relationship. So you might be seeing them, let's say, once or twice a week, and that's when you actually should actually give them your presence, your energy, and just spend that quality time with them. And during the week, they might have things to get done, and you might not have time to see them as much as you'd like to. And due to the fact that these alpha women go out there and they try to get shit done, they're always on a mission, they're always driven, you find that it's not as easy all the time, them transitioning from that masculine energy that they have to use, they have to mask themselves with. Even when they come home, it's very hard for them to actually unmask and become feminine. And there are a few women that I see that have actually mastered that, and it's very beautiful when you see a woman who, when she needs to get things done, she's very driven, confident, and all that. And when she's at home with you, she's feminine, very vulnerable, and very loving, and all those traits that you associate with with feminine energy. But it's very few of those alpha women out there that can actually balance that and know when to be on their masculine and when to be on their feminine energy. Now, let's jump into the rewards of dating an alpha woman. I find that dating an alpha woman is, if you're a guy who's confident, who is alpha themselves, it's very effortless. They got their shit together. You don't have to worry about them financially or things like that because they know how to handle themselves in those particular areas in their lives. Number two is that alpha women always speak their mind. They don't just throw hints at you. They actually tell you how they really feel, what they think about the situation, whatever it might be, instead of other women where they always throw you hints and they expect you to figure them out. For them, they don't have time to kind of be in that state where their thoughts are not communicated well. They don't just throw hints at you, which I really appreciate. It's The straightforward language is a language that men understand very well. And if a woman can actually come out now and communicate in that way, we really appreciate that. Dating an alpha woman is one of those things that will always keep on your toes because they will not allow you to just sit around and wallow and not do something for yourself because they are driven. They are not going to allow to be around a person that just sits down and doesn't get shit done. So what that will do is to actually challenge you as a man to become a better version of yourself each and every day, to do things that actually you like, you're passionate about, and for that, they will feed into your energy and you will feed into their energy. What they will do, they will challenge you, and even you observing them getting their shit done will actually give you a boost and be like, hey, I as a man need to actually get up and get shit done because my partner here is killing it. And that's a very nice energy to be around with. It's a very beautiful and motivating environment to be around with. If you want to do things and be on that next level, either work-wise, health-wise, fitness-wise, an alpha woman will allow you to get to that point. I also think that an alpha woman who is also loving, they make the best mothers because they have that motherly, warm love and everything. And on top of that, they also have that unshaken mental toughness, which actually can be really nice when she's a mother and she has to bring up this child where she can give them pretty much the best of both worlds. That's actually really nice and loving, especially both for you and for your child if you actually start a family with an alpha woman. Another thing to add on top of that is that alpha women have lives of themselves where they'll have friends, they'll have hobbies where they will actually go engage in those hobbies or friends, or they'll have spend that time by themselves and allow you to actually do things that either with your friends or your hobbies and whatnot. Whereas if you get a girl that's needy, who doesn't have friends, who doesn't have a life outside of the relationship, she'll always want to suffocate you with her presence in every time, which is not really something that I am personally looking for. Also, let's not forget this, is that since she's always on the go, since she always has things to get done, your life and your relationship with her will always be a drama-free zone. As a man, I cannot ask for anything more than that, where I allow myself to surround myself with people, with the person that I'm surrounding myself day in, day out. She doesn't allow drama in her life, which will allow us a harmonious union and just get things done in the right way and in the most effective way possible. Last but not least, I find that all alpha women out there will actually challenge you. They will challenge your insecurities. Most guys will see this as her being a bitch, but this is just her way of saying that, oh, there is this thing that you need to work on, and I'm going to bring this out of you and put it in front of you so that you can see it and actually give yourself that time and that effort to actually work on it and actually get better in that particular sector. That's all I have for you in today's video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and I'll be talking to you guys very soon. Bye-bye.